Hello. Welcome to my Shabbos message. So, first of all, I hope God blesses us with Mashiach now, a redemption of all the hostages. And in a sense, a redemption of all people. We're all a little hostage to the Yetzer Hara. The Rebbe says that what Mashiach will do is free us from the Yetzer Hara. We may not realize, but our body may be covering our soul and our mind. How many times do we fail? And this week's Parsha, I'm just going to give you a short synopsis of four of the Rebbe's talks, the last four talks of the Rebbe on this week's Parsha. Each and every one of them is really a beautiful gem and gold mine, and this is just a punchline. So the first talk, the Rebbe speaks about Kiseitse le'machama alevecha. We go out to war against the enemy. Actually, the word is on the enemy. And he says that this seems to be a contradiction to the next Parsha, which is connected to this week's Parsha, Kisavai, which is you come into Israel, you rest in the land. So what is it? Is it Kiseitse? Are we going out to battle? Are we Kisave? Are we coming into the Messianic redemption? And he explains that we could reach a point of reality that we're able to go to battle, but in a positive way. When we know that this whole world is only a game, it's only there to challenge you to grow. And so once you understand that it's not a real world, can't really go against God. The world is God. It's just there to challenge you. In fact, the Rebbe says the Yetzer Hara is there just to challenge us, to help us grow. And once you understand that, you can go in peace. I don't know if you ever saw The Matrix. When he finally realizes that the whole world is a matrix, he just goes boom, 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 boom. Like he doesn't take the enemy serious anymore. He knows it's just a matrix. So the world is just a matrix. And you are the king. And just go forth. So that's one sikha. The second sikha, the Rebbe speaks about that a person could say, oh, this only applies in Judaism, spiritual things. No, it applies to every aspect of reality, eating healthy, doing goodness and kindness, etc., because the goal of God is the whole world, every part of the world is part of godliness. There's not a part that will be excluded. I know a lady, she had a very powerful near-death experience, and she saw the times of Mashiach. Said everything was alive, pulsating with this purpose. So we have an ability to include everything in this. And the next thing is that, the enemy seems real until you go to battle. Moses was afraid to approach Pharaoh, and God said, come with me. And he showed him the essence of Pharaoh, and it was just a hollow ego. The enemy is just a hollow ego. The Arab terrorists you might be afraid of, whatever you're afraid of, it's a hollow ego. It's nothing. You just go to war and they'll crumble, but you have to go to war. If you fear them, you've given them the only power that they have. But if you know that they are nothing and God is everything, like King David with his slingshot, he went against Goliath and he knocked them out. Every single time we Jews get up and go to war, we win. But you got to go to war. You can't let your fear overcome you. As soon as you go to battle, whether it's the outside enemies that want to destroy us or the inside enemies against our Yetzer Hara, we say, no, I'm a Jew. I'm stronger than you. I'm going to win this. You'll win. But you got to take that courage. And last but not least, the Rebbe spoke about in Tafshim Memches, an amazing sikha where the Rebbe spoke about Simcha b'Taras. He said, we did everything we could to bring Mashiach. There's only one more thing. And he said an amazing line. He never said this regarding Mashiach, at least to the best of my knowledge. He says, test me, try me on this. He said, just be happy for the sake of bringing Mashiach. Now imagine if I said to you, listen, famous story, didn't happen too far from here. A general came to Elisha, he had saras, he's some kind of leprosy, he needed to be healed. And so his Jewish worker told him about Elisha, so he comes and Elisha says, go to the Jordan Valley or the Jordan River and dip yourself 7 times. Now, what, I had to come all the way from where he was? I have rivers next to me. What a ridiculous thing. And one of his servants said, listen, my master, if he would have said to climb a mountain, you would have climbed the mountain. He's saying, go into the river. So he went into the river and he was healed. And the same thing is, the Rebbe is not telling you to conquer the world. He's saying, just be happy. God's saying, what do I already ask of you? Just be happy. Is it so hard to be happy? Why are we not happy? Is it because we have role models that we're unhappy? Is it because we think that if I'm happy, somebody will be upset with me? But is it worth it? Because the whole goal is to be happy. Just be happy and you're going to bring Mashiach. What a statement. What an amazing thing. And the Rebbe, after the Sikh, he stood up, and the whole 70 was electric, was on fire. They were dancing, they were singing just to bring Mashiach. So this Shabbos, I want you to dance. I want you to sing. I want you to take l'chaim. I want you to eat good meat. Whatever it's going to take for you to be happy. The main thing of happiness is seeing the blessings in your life. Most of us have more blessings than curses. A person can have more curses than blessings, and even then they can be happy. But most of us truly have reasons to be happy. If we're not happy sitting here, let's say in Eretz Yisrael, sitting in the greatest times in history, when are you going to choose to be happy? Choose it now. Choose it to bring Mashiach. Good luck. We need you to be happy. And last but not least, probably most importantly, the Rebbe encourages us, take care of the poor. There are many people. Feel free to reach out to me. I give out a lot of money here in Sfat. Sfat is unfortunately the second poorest city in Israel, so we need help. But the bottom line is that it has to come now, because why should people have to be worried? How am I going to make Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Simchas Torah? I'm already jumping ahead to joy. How do I do this? The answer is we have to do whatever we can, give as much as you can now, and Hashem will pay you back. I guarantee you. I've always seen this. Whatever you give, you get back. So rely on Hashem, go forth, be happy, expand yourself, give a lot of tzedakah, bring Mashiach through Simcha. Thank you for watching. Share the message if it's important to you.